I have two questions about one, what does your inner circle look like, right? Because it is so important who you surround yourself with and who you put yourself in front of. And I think that goes back to being intentional about your environment, right? Your environment is not only a physical thing or place, but the people that you surround yourself with, the places that you go on a regular basis, things like that.
Yeah, my inner circle is very diverse. I think that's the way I would describe it. And I'm not just talking about, just gender and race and all that stuff. I mean, that is actually true, but just diverse in terms of backgrounds and how people think, because that to me is one of the most important things. If you look at my teams across the years, like I would win the award for most diversity, and most of my teams, even the people that work for me, once again, like coming from different perspectives and backgrounds. And so that's important to me, particularly when I'm hiring someone. Like I am not trying to hire myself. And I learned the hard way that as an extrovert, hiring a bunch of extroverts, we're not going to get anything done. we need a combination of some introverts that are very focused, that want to be on their own by themselves, in addition to extroverts. And so I think that's just an example of like, I try to surround myself with people that have different skill sets, different mindsets. With my friends, kind of similar, people that I can learn from, people that I can give back to. I think the biggest mistake people make within their network, one, is surrounding themselves with themselves. And I think most people make that mistake.
Mhm.
But two, it's not being intentional about your network. It's being too transactional, meaning like, I want this person in my network because they can do something for me. They can mentor me,
Mhm.
or they can get me a job. And what
Mhm.
I've learned is that the people below me or my peers have been just as valuable as the mentors. I have a guy who was my intern, Brian, at JD Power, who was just an intern and now is an executive at Nike. So if I wanted to like work in sports, I mean, he would be my connection, and he
Yes.
was my intern years
Yeah.
ago, right? So
Yeah.
you just never know how people, where they're going to go, how they're going to grow, and how I'm going to learn from them, even if they are below me.
Yeah. I think that's really cool.